Well, there's not many facilities in the world that encompass under one roof 4 rinks and the infrastructure to take care of 10 teams and their needs from around the world. Obviously the fans, the broadcast, which I think people forget about. There's 30 plus cameras in the Adirondack Bank Center. This has a worldwide television broadcast of every game, all 29 in the tournament. So we're so fortunate to have, between the Adirondack Bank Center and Nexus Center, it's absolutely extraordinary. You need passionate people in your community that believe, that want to take risks, that want to push the envelope. And Robert Esch, he admits that each and every day. I mean, it's not just ideation, but he's on the ground, involved in the middle of it each and every day. And I think this community is really fortunate to have someone like him, and certainly there are others, but someone like him leading the way, and it's absolutely true. You don't just host world championships without the infrastructure that exists here, and I know he was a big reason and a pushing point for it existing.
Over a year ago, Rob, reached out and said that, this was an opportunity for us to at least be a part of and apply for. So it was, we could put a bid in like many other areas, but the joke was between us, we're probably never going to get it, but we just wanted to get in the game. And before you knew it, we were not only in the game, we were it. And so it's been over a year, and we've been planning and working on it ever since.
Well, what happens is the International Ice Hockey Federation first awards the World Championships at the various levels, the host federation, in this case USA Hockey. And then we take, in this case, the Women's World Hockey Championship, and we put out what's called request for proposal to communities across the country for a chance to bid on the opportunity to host the event. There are other drawing places in consideration, but again, with Rob, support of Tony Pacente and the county, the city, the state, all that coming together, Utica University, this was a clear winner. And now that it's come to fruition, I think everybody can see why. The teams are having an extraordinary experience. The fans from across the world are having a blast. I think the community has embraced it, so it's all rolled up into, I think, exactly what people thought it would be.
Representing the country 9 times and seeing World Juniors, World Championships, World Cups, and Olympics, how it's done in other countries, it's very easy to plagiarize. I give credit to all the people locally that came together to make this happen, but at the end of the day, a lot of this stuff is, you take the good things that you see and you try to put them here, and you try to not bring the bad ones to an event like this. And I think that was our main goal, was how do we set the bar for women's world hockey for the future, so that every country moving forward at least does this at a bare minimum. And I think we did that by spades.
I'm really proud of the community for their outreach and what they've done in welcoming people and just being so excited about it, because that's a big part of it. You have to have that community buy-in and the excitement, and when the banners go up and when the tickets go on sale and all of the other pieces. We also brought in another partner, Adirondack Sports Council, who's been just outstanding, who has experience in doing this, because we knew an event of this size and of scope that we needed some other expertise on the floor with us. Adirondack Sports Council has been a great partner and really showed us the ropes on how to put this together. And then with the work that was done, making the village. And while USA Hockey handles what happens out here on the ice, it was up to us to handle what happens outside. And that's why the bands, the events, the food, just all of the other amenities that go along with this, so people had things to do during the games, before the games, in between the games, the Ferris wheel, and everybody came together.
We love Utica!
You had the president of IIHF at the conclusion of the tournament standing on the ice saying, before we came here, we didn't know where Utica was. Now, after being here, we know Utica is a hockey town. That's international. That's news. You had the entire staff running this tournament on a world stage from Lake Placid and Saranac Lake. They're down here saying we could bring more to the area. We can bring more world events to the area, because now it's not just Placid, it's Utica and Placid. So it's just great for the entire region. And not just Mohawk Valley. We're talking the entire Northeast. What this tournament did was put us back on the map as a community that can host an event like this. That has long-term growth potential.
Go Canada!
Now people are here saying we have the hotels within walking distance. We have the restaurants to feed 10 teams and all the fans. We have the community amenities and attractions in the off time where people can go to the brewery, they can go to the museum, they can visit the parks, be part of the culture while they're here as well. As a whole, an economic driver, and it's proof that we're here. What you saw was every single piece of the local economy in action, whether it was local musicians, local marketing, local restaurants. Every single piece of our local economy was on a world stage, and we succeeded. And we went above and beyond, and that was recognized.